Welcome to another video from Play Simple Chords. In this video, I'm going to demonstrate the use of diminished 7th chords as passing chords. I'm going to be using the scale of A flat major, and the chords will be from A flat major. So let me show you the scale. A flat is the 1, B flat is the 2, C is the 3, D flat is the 4, E flat is the 5, F is the 6, G is the 7, and then A flat. Now the chords I'm going to use are the 1, which is A flat, and I'll go to the 6, which is F minor 7. Then I'll go to the 4, D major 7, and then to the 5, which is E flat. I may use the E flat 2, or add 2, or I may use the dominant 7 as the 5, and then back to 1. The first thing is there are 3 chords, 3 diminished chords, and for the sake of simplicity, I'm going to call them out based on the C major scale. So C would be one diminished chord, C sharp or D flat would be the other diminished chord, and D would be the third diminished chord. So the first diminished chord is, and we add the 7th, is C, D sharp or E flat, F sharp or G flat, and then A. The second diminished chord is D flat, C sharp, or C sharp, E, G, and either B flat or A sharp. And then third diminished chord is D, F, G sharp or A flat, and then B. Now you can invert these up the scale. And if you start on another note, if you start on F, and your diminished chords would still be the same, they would just be, the notes would start differently. But you'd end up with the same 3 chords because they're just inversions of the ones we started with. Another thing to keep in mind, or to know about diminished chords, is that each diminished chord each one of the 3 diminished chords, any of the notes can be the bass note of the scale. And if you take the diminished chord and add a bass note that's a half tone or half step away from any of the notes in the scale, then you would form a dominant 7 flat 9 chord. So in this case, if you play the note a half step below C, of course I'm playing in an octave lower, you have a B dominant 7 flat 9. If I play the note below the D sharp E flat, it's going to be the note D. That will give me a D dominant 7 flat 9. The same thing would hold true for the F sharp. I play the F dominant 7 flat 9. The A, play the A flat, A dominant 7 flat 9. And that's true for all 3 of the chords. In this case, if I use the diminished scale chord built on C sharp, D flat, then the C would be the dominant 7 flat 9, then E flat would be a dominant 7 flat 9. F sharp or G flat would be a dominant 7 flat 9. And then the last one would be A, dominant 7 flat 9. Now let's look at the application of the diminished passing chord to our sample progression, which is a 1 6 4 5 1 in the key of A flat. I'll first play through the chord progression, and then I will add individually the passing chords. I will be adding an E diminished 7 to the F minor 7, a C diminished passing to the D flat major 7, a D diminished passing to the E flat major 7, and a G diminished passing to the A flat. Okay, now let's listen to the sound of the pairs, the diminished chord preceding one of the chords in the chord progression. So we're going to go E diminished to F minor, C diminished to D flat, D diminished to E, and G diminished to A. So 1, diminish, 6, diminish, 4, diminish, 5, diminished, 1. And there you have it. The use of a diminished chord a half step higher or lower than the target chord. Thank you for watching my tutorials. Simple chords are the building blocks for making advanced chords. And I hope you find that these tutorials are helpful to you on your musical journey. Please like, subscribe, and share these tutorials with others who have a desire to learn how to play music on the piano. I look forward to sharing other tutorials with you in future videos.